Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. As you can tell by the thumbnail, I have seven game changers from 2019. They're beauty and lifestyle game changers that I have discovered throughout the year, and I wanted to share them with you. I also wanted to let you know that I am recording this on Thursday. On Saturday, I will be leaving to Kansas on Saturday morning. So by the time this video goes up, I should be somewhere in Alabama, where we always stop and spend the night before we go on to Kansas. I won't get to Kansas probably until I would say Sunday afternoon. I probably will not have a video up on Wednesday because I need to get the house ready. I need to unpack. I need to make sure that my internet is working. Yeah, I didn't have problems last time, so hopefully it will be pretty much the same this time. Anyway, and with everything I've got to do, I just won't be able to have a video up on Wednesday. I will be back on next Saturday, basically a week from today for you. The other thing I wanted to mention, I may be late on answering comments for this video because I will be at a hotel, and sometimes it's hard to get the Wi-Fi to work, and I never know. I will at least be able to leave a heart so you know that I read your comments, but just be aware that it might take me like 3 or 4 days to respond to comments. If you have a question, I will certainly get to those as soon as I can. All right, moving on. 7 beauty and lifestyle game changers for 2019. I think the first product, and it's not going to surprise you, that has totally been a game changer in my skincare has been the CBD serum. I am still using the Flora and Bath, which has 300 milligrams. It has helped tremendously with my texture. It doesn't help as far as, let's say, discoloration or something along those lines, but I feel that my skin just looks and feels so much better even after my fiasco that I had, if you watched my last video. I think because of the ingredients or what makes up the whole CBD, I think that is really what has helped my skin the most. What I've learned throughout time, when I first started using it, I put off to the side any serums, any moisturizers, anything else. This is all that I've been using, and I think that was sufficient. I think that if you have other problem areas like I do, such as discoloration or enlarged pores, if you want to seal in the oils, then I think there are other products that we should be using. I have slowly incorporated some that will target the enlarged pores and the discoloration. I've also, because of the retinol use that just totally dried my face, I've been applying a moisturizer over the CBD just to really lock in this serum, and that has worked out tremendously well. If you don't have any of those problems and you just use the CBD or just want to switch to it, I think it's fantastic. I'm so happy that I came across it, and I will certainly continue using it. I may go to a higher dosage of CBD, but for now, this 300 milligrams, it's working wonderfully. I am so happy, and this has definitely been a game changer in 2019. My next game changer, I have Monika from Monika's Beauty and Lifestyle to thank for this. She sent me the blank eyelash serum, and it has made my lashes grow so much. In my pictures on Instagram, or even here, so many of you have complimented me on my lashes. Now, I have used the one from Grand Cosmetics, and that worked really well. I've used Care Prost, and I don't think I've used any other one. And now I use the Blink. I love this. While the Grand Cosmetics lash, there's nothing wrong with it, and it works really well, I think this one, the one from Blink, works a lot better. I really like it, and I think that it is less expensive. I can't remember the price of the Grand Cosmetics one, even though they do have them on sale. Right now, I think they were about $40 on Ulta, or they were. It was the last time I checked. But this one, Monica sent me 2 of these little bottles, and when I read on it, it said it was a two-month supply. Well, this is my first bottle. She sent me 2. This bottle I've been using it since May, and it is now the beginning of December, and I still have a little bit in here. I think it was the first month I used it every day for the first month, and then the second month I went to like 3 or 4 times a week, and then I started cutting back. This last month I haven't used it in about 3 weeks. Just I don't want my system or my lashes or whatever to get used to it, because it works so well. My lashes have never been as long as they are now. I definitely feel this has been a tremendous game changer. I love it. I won't be without it. Actually, I have the other one that she sent me, so I don't have to buy it yet. But yeah, I love this stuff. If you need a lash serum, give the Blink a try. It is now available. They have distributors both in the United States and Canada. Thank you, Monica. The next thing that has been such a game changer, and this again is not going to come as a surprise to any of you, are my wigs. I'll tell you why it's been such a game changer. Because I haven't had to dye my hair. I haven't had to spend $300 or $400. It is very expensive to get my hair to that purple. And whenever I had the keratin treatment or the Brazilian blowout, it was, I don't know, $400 easy every 8 to 10 weeks that I would do that in order to keep my hair very straight. And if I didn't do it, then my hair would frizz, because as many of you know, if you've been here for a while, for those of you that are new, I have 2 homes. I have one in very humid Florida, and I have another in Kansas. And when I'm in Florida, my hair frizzes out. Well, the wigs have been tremendous. It has been a total game changer. I have not had to dye my hair like in August. That was the last time that I had my hair done. I've got 2-inch grays, and it doesn't matter. I do not have a bad hair day. The other reason why I think it's been such a game changer is because I love changing my hairstyles. This is nothing new. I have been changing my hairstyle since I was 18 years old. I've had my hair in 1975, I think it was. I had green hair. It was cut really short. It was all spiky, and it was lime green. It was an accident, but nevertheless, I thought, I really like that. I've had my hair down to my waist, and I've had perms done and had big hair in the 80s. And then I went one day and I said to my hairstylist, cut it all off. Just cut it off. My hair was like 1 inch long. I've had burgundy hair. I've got green hair. I've had purple hair. I have fuchsia hair. I love to change my hair color. I love to change my hairstyle. I think it was in the later 70s, probably around 75 or so, I had blonde highlights. At that time, I think they were called highlights. Maybe they still are. But I had that whole Farrah Fawcett look, and I wish I had pictures to show you, but I don't. But nevertheless, now at this age, my hair gets damaged very quickly. It's not that healthy hair that I had when I was in my teens or in my 20s. So I can't do all these drastic changes like I did back then. The wigs solve the problem. I can change my look. I can change my hairstyle. I can go to any color that I want, and I always have a good hair day. So that has been a total game changer for me. The next product that has been a game changer, as I have gotten older, my brows have become more and more sparse. I feel that I have these sparse areas that I have never had before. Does that happen to you? And I also have a lot of gray, but we're going to address the sparseness first. I use the Grand Cosmetics Brow. I started using that, I think it was either the late in 2018 or 2019, but this has been a total game changer. What you are seeing is my natural brows. I have maybe a little bit of pencil just to even out because I tweeze my own brows. I don't let anybody tweeze them because I've had some really bad experience. But just to even out whatever I don't get. This has been a total game changer. It has left my brows so incredibly, my brows are full, just like they were when I was younger. If you need to fill in those sparse areas, this definitely works. It's also a little on the pricey side, and even though it might say there's like 3 months worth or 4 months worth, no, it's almost a year's worth that is in here. And at first you use it every day, but then you cut it back down to like 3 or 4 times a week, and then to twice a week. I use mine like twice a week. That's enough, and it really lasts. It is a big game changer. Right along with brows, this is something that I discovered in 2019, and it has been a huge game changer and a money saver as well. And this is the 1000-hour lash and brow dye. I spoke about this before in a few videos back, and I never got back to you on it to give you an update, but it says on here that it lasts about 6 weeks. I used to go to, I think it was Merle Norman that I went to. They would do my brows, and I also went to the Benefit Bar in Ulta. They would dye the brows, but it didn't last very long, and it was like $25, $28, something like that. This, on the other hand, is about $13, $14, don't quote me on it, but it's under $20 if I'm not mistaken. When I dye my brows with this, it lasts a good 5 to 6 weeks, and you have enough product in here to last you for the year. This has been such a game changer. It is so simple to use. It takes 10 minutes and your brows turn out perfectly. I'm not sure how many shades are available. I purchased mine in dark brown, but it gets rid of all those pesky grays are gone for 6 weeks, unless a new one grows in. But for the most part, this has worked really, really well. I love it. Edorai. This is the CBD cream. This has been a huge game changer. This was sent to me for review purposes by the company. Monika had given the name to Holly, the lady, the founder of the company, and she contacted me and asked me if I wanted to try it. This has totally eliminated any sciatica pain. It is a cream. I have to order another one because I'm basically out. But I use it on my knees, and I also use it on my hip. When I start feeling that twinge for the sciatica, that's it. I apply some and the pain is gone. It has been a miracle worker. I used to have to go to the hospital every so often to get a shot, to get the steroids that I had to be on for like a week. And since this was sent to me, I have not had that problem. I've also suggested it to some friends. I've given it to some friends. Some of you have written to me and have said, I used it on my shoulder. It worked so well. Or I used it on my knees. Or it just helps tremendously. It doesn't help for everything. And if you have problems such as needing a knee replacement, for example, this probably is not going to help. But if you're like me and you have just sore knees or you've fallen, I will not be without this product. This has been a total game changer and a lifesaver. I'm going to insert a picture of my Ninja Foodie because it is downstairs and I don't feel like taking my ring light and everything down because I am in the midst of packing. So I'm going to insert a picture. I love this so much that I bought 2 of them, one to have in Florida and one to have in Kansas. You can steam with it. You can saute with it. You can not deep fry. You can do, like, if you do chicken wings or something like that, you could air fry. That's what it is. You could air fry your French fries. You can air fry chicken wings, anything that you want to air fry. You can do it in here. I make soups, I make stews, I made a roast. You can make desserts. You can bake, air fry. There's quite a few functions to it. It is a little expensive. So what I did when I bought mine, I checked with Kohl's. I subscribe to all of these stores because that way I'm notified whenever they're having a sale. And I subscribe to Kohl's. I also have the Kohl's card, but I was able to get it with 30% off. So instead of paying actually, it might have been more because this is originally like $259 or $280. I think I paid like $159. I may have had some Kohl's bucks or something. But ladies, I am telling you, this is so quick, so incredibly easy. I think one of the best things about it is when I make a stew, I don't have to saute in one pan and cook in the other. I'm Cuban. I make sofritos, like a Creole sauce, and with just about everything that I cook, and I make it right in the pot. I saute right in there, and then I add the rest of my ingredients, and it just cooks so quickly. It doesn't matter, fish, meat, poultry. It is amazing. It has been a total game changer for me. As you can imagine, since I bought 2 of them, I was taking it back and forth, and then I said, yeah, this is not going to work. And I also had the Instapot, but the Instapot doesn't do as much as this one does. This one has more features to it. It also includes 2 lids. So one lid you use for pressure cook and for slow cook, and then you use the other lid if you're just doing an air fry, for example, or baking, something like that. Anyway, those are my game changers for 2019. Please let me know if you've tried any of these, if you'd consider. If you've had any game changers for 2019, I would love to hear from you, and let me know if it's something that I need to try. And please don't forget that I will not be here on Wednesday. I will see you all next Saturday. I should be all settled in the cold weather, leaving the humidity and the heat. Actually, it's not really hot here in Florida. Actually, it's only like, it's about 55, 60 degrees. And then in the late afternoon, it's like 70 degrees. But nevertheless, I'm going to 35-degree weather, and that's okay because I'm a Jersey girl. I can deal with the cold. Thank you, everyone. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. And don't forget, ladies, follow your passion, whatever it may be. I'll see you next time. Bye.